Welcome back, students. I am your SST teacher Vandana Joshi and you are watching SST Joe. Students, as in our previous video, we have revised chapter 1 topics, the natural resources, in which we have discussed about the different type of natural resources. In our today's video, we will study more types of resources as the human resources and the human made resources. So let's discuss what are the human resources and what are the human made resources. Students, human resources refers to the number of the people and their mental and the physical abilities. Human beings are a very important natural resource. This resource is very special as human beings can make the best use of other natural resources through their intelligence, knowledge, skill and the technology developed by them. Education and health are the two main factors through which an ordinary man change into a resource. Now let's look what are the human made resources. Sometimes certain things found in nature in their original form. They have no utility, but with the help of technological development and new ideas, human can change it into usable things. For example, coal and petroleum were not resources until people did not learn to extract and use them. People use natural resources to make buildings, roads, bridges, machinery, vehicles, etc., which are known as the human made resource. Technology is also a human made resource because it is developed by human beings to make their life easy. So that is the discussion about the resources and its types. But the conservation of resource is also a necessary thing. So how could we conserve these resources? Conservation is possible when we balance the need to use resource and also can conserve them for our future so that the next upcoming generation can also use them wisely. So here are few ideas through which we can conserve the resources. As the diversity of life on the earth should be conserved. Law and order situation is important for development. When there is peace in a country, the people feel free enough to concentrate on positive activities. In the next way, we can do by reducing consumption, recycling, and reusing things. There should be no wastage of drinking water. Waste paper should be recycled as it requires cutting a forest to manufacture newspaper. Bulb, fan, etc. should be switched off when they are not required. Dear children, you can also use your imagination and you can also show your duty to conserve the resources. There is one more idea through which we can conserve the resources, and that is known as the sustainable development. So what is sustainable development and why it should be required to conserve the resource? So let's see. Sustainable development is a process of development in which resources are used wisely without wasting them or damaging the environment. So, here are few principles which are known as the principle of sustainable development, and also these principles are helpful to conserve our resources. So students, here few principles are there. As number 1, respect and care for all forms of life. Number 2, better quality of human life. Number 3, conservation of Earth's biodiversity. Number 4, reduce depletion of natural resources. And number 5, proper attitude and practices towards conservation of our environment. So students, these are few principles through which we can conserve our resources. So students, in brief, we have revised these topics again. So these are very helpful to you for revising your exams. Students, it is our duty to maintain the quality of our environment, and also it is our responsibility to conserve and protect our environment. Also the resources which we are using on the daily basis. So students, here the revision video of chapter 1 resources is complete. For more videos and updates related to your subject, keep watching SST June.